All right, let's break down the reality of running a combat sports gym and how your staffing should evolve as your membership grows. Because if you get this wrong, you either burn out or you'll get stuck under the 100-member grind like most fight gyms. I'm Frankie, the fight business coach. I scaled my own gym to 750 members, and now I help fight gyms across Australia and New Zealand do the same without burning out or losing their culture. Let's talk staffing. Stage 1 is 0 to 50 members. It's you versus the world. At this stage, tough luck, you're doing everything. You're the coach, the cleaner, the admin, the marketer, the social media manager, and probably still working a side hustle just to pay the rent. Let me be blunt, your only focus here is membership growth. Every dollar, every minute should go towards ads and client acquisition. Forget about new gear, forget about fancy websites. You need leads, trials, and more members. When people tell me I'm not ready for ads yet at this stage, I know they're not serious. If you're not growing, you're dying. Now, stage 2 is 50 to 100 members, and that's where you start to delegate low dollar tasks. Now, if you've got some traction, classes are filling, but you're still pulling 14-hour days, and trust me, this is where the resentment starts building. So, how do you buy back your time? You look at what tasks are earning you the least per hour and delegate them. Cleaning is a $30 an hour job versus running a PT, which can earn you $80 to $100 per hour. Receptionist and admin is a $25 hour per job. However, running a class of 10 can easily get you over $100. So it's a no-brainer. Hire a receptionist for a few peak hours a night, get a cleaner in twice a week, and stop wasting your energy scrubbing toilets when you should be building brand and members. That's the most important part, membership growth and branding. Now, stage 3, the 100 to 150 member mark. This is what I like to call the burnout phase. Congrats, you've cracked the 100 member mark, don't get me wrong, that's a big deal. Most clubs don't make it past here. But guess what happens now? The wheels start falling off. You've got more members, but also more messages, more admin, more pressure. You're trying to get fighters to help, maybe run a class or two, but that backfires. They don't show up, they don't coach like you do. The vibe is just off. And here's the truth. This is where leadership starts. And if you haven't built a system to train up assistants, you're screwed. You've got to stop treating delegation like a panic response and start treating it like a coaching response. It needs to start early. You won't have a fighter start the cardio 2 weeks out from a fight. You shouldn't start leadership and staff development when it's too busy. Stage 4, 150 to 200 members. This is where you build your team. If you've done the prep properly, by now you should have a few reliable assistant coaches, a culture where the fight team gives back, admin tasks handed off, and maybe even your first part-time coach clocking regular hours. If you fumbled the setup early, now you're paying for it with frustration and turnover. But if you nailed it, you're entering the most exciting phase. You can now build a coaching career path for someone. You get to lead, and your gym starts to feel like a real team, not just you doing everything. Next is the 200 to 300 member mark, which looks like a full-time coach and staffed up system. Now, if you listened to me earlier, reaching the 200 to 300 member mark with proper ads and client acquisition should only take a couple of years. If you plugged in a strong membership growth system and staffing culture, this now becomes the payoff. You've built the foundation, you've trained the team, you've got the systems in place. Now you've got a permanent part-time coach running 20 plus hours a week. That coach is building PTs during the day, stepping into full-time. A receptionist or admin on the books, managing leads, messages, and class bookings. And you're finally leading the business like an actual owner, not just a technician. Most gyms try to solve this stage once they're drowning, but by then it's too late. They've hit burnout. That's when owners start resenting the gym. You've got to build the boat before the flood. So look, if you're a gym owner stuck under 100 members, don't waste another year just grinding. If you're over 100 members and burning out, it's not your work ethic that's failing you, it's your system. And if you're pushing towards 200 plus members, get serious about leadership, staffing, and culture. That's how you scale without selling out. This is the Fight Business Coach, helping you grow your gym without losing your passion. No fluff, no gimmicks, just what works. If this helped, like, comment, and share it with another mate who's a coach who needs to hear it. And if you're at the point where you know it's time to grow, really reach out and then follow this page. We break down strategies, behind the scenes, success stories, and the right way how to scale your fight gym. To your next episode, guys. Have a great time.